Damar Hamlin out of the hospital. That's great news. I'm so happy that this young man recovered from his on-field cardiac arrest. Let's take a look at the interview, a brief excerpt that he gave to Michael Strahan here.
After Hamlin was discharged from the ICU, the question on so many minds, what caused his heart to stop beating?
You're 24, peak physical condition, can run circles around me right now. How did doctors describe what happened to you?
That's something I want to stay away from.
He and his family absolutely know, guaranteed, that that question is going to come about. Why is he unable to answer it? Why does he not desire to go there? It is very likely, not for sure, that there is a thumb on the scale that has told him not to answer these questions. Imagine if it was commotio cordis and just a random event that had nothing to do with his health. Would Pfizer and the powers that be not want him to champion this fact far and wide and gain them publicity that it is not related to the vaccine that they have touted and tried to coerce people to? I think that the answer to that is a resounding yes. Could it be that he wants to keep the reason hidden from the NFL because he wants a future contract and people are less likely to give a multi-million-dollar extension to a player with a heart problem? Well, you could make that case other than the fact that you know that every single NFL team that potentially might sign him to a multi-million-dollar contract is going to test for this and demand answers before doing so. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. What does make sense is likely that the powers that be have their finger on the scale and are telling him, imploring him not to discuss this because the findings don't go in the direction that they want. Perhaps they are energizing the conspiracy theorists out there who, by the way, this year or in the last couple of years have a record of 38-2. That is the exact findings according to Statistica, 38-2. Regardless, there has to be a reason. If you guys have an idea why, I see people on Twitter saying that he does not have to divulge his medical information. Yeah, other than the fact that we all had to divulge whether or not we were vaccinated in order to gain access to countries, in order to step on an air flight to go into a restaurant. They demanded information regarding that, which is personal, but suddenly it's okay for him to keep this completely hidden into himself. And I think that it should be that way. But don't go ahead and demand that we all acquiesce to getting vaccinated, and it's not even a real vaccine. Let's face facts. It does not prevent transmission, does not prevent you from getting it. We don't even know if it helps in any way. I'm not saying that, by the way, YouTube medical misinformation, but sorry, I have to wonder who exactly is putting the thumb on the scales. If you have an idea, leave it in the comments section. And thank God that Damar Hamlin is okay. No one wishes for a life to be ended prematurely, especially by a mandated medical procedure.